Okay, my first topic, I've decided to have it be about, if you had a hint to anything in that other video, is I'm a Superman fan. I said that the triggers to a narcoleptic like me, Narcoleptic Cataplexy, it's like kryptonite. I've been a Superman fan since I was little. Only to make a long story short, he saved me in more ways than one. And when I developed narcolepsy, it did a number on me, and then I turned to Christopher Reeve once more for inspiration and strength and hope. And he was the one, metaphorically, inside me, saved me again to keep on going, to never give up, and to realize that my condition may be life-altering, but it's not life-threatening. And as long as I'm responsible in my daily activities and not put myself in danger, of course. It was hard growing up, being the only person in high school with narcolepsy. And then in 2001, they redid the franchise with the show called Smallville. And perfect timing, because I was going through changes just as he was in his high school years. And I thank the producers and all the writers that made that show, because I actually had a way to relate to my favorite character in his high school years. He had his powers developing. I had random sleep attacks in the hallways at my school, always being gawked at, or, people being scared of what was happening to me. I lost a friend because, understandably, it was too traumatic for him to see me plank in front of him, because he saw his father die in front of him because of a heart attack. So I understand why I lost him as a friend. But I still talk to him today, day to day, sometimes, just to see how he is. I basically forged my inner strength from Christopher Reeve's inspiration of going forward and, in his words, to strive and to be a better person in this life and be able to continue living no matter what comes my way. He saved me more times than one, and he basically helped me get through the toughest parts of my life. And in a way, this is my thank you to him. And I will continue to keep on going. And I will continue to reach my goals as I intend to, like everyone else. I can't get too emotional because it'll trigger an attack. I'm trying not to go on ammonamic and say stuff I don't intend to say. So basically, living in a situation where I'm the only person that feels isolated, different, and alone, just like he did when he was young, because no one understood him but his parents, in a way. They understood how he felt, but they really couldn't truly understand him unless someone like him, or if they were able to live in his shoes for once. I feel like still sometimes today that no one understands what I go through and why it happens. But I am lucky to have a good support system through family and friends who have been there for me through the years, through thick and thin. And I continue to be as positive as I am right now, to live my life, do what I want to do. I just recently got my own place, and I love it. And I'm also an artist, as you can see. I have an art piece right there. I would use art to help me escape certain parts of reality and get lost in my own drawings, and draw like mostly superhero pictures and mostly Superman. Like I said, I'm a Superman fan, comic book fan, / comic book geek. but I relate to my hero in a way, sort of, in some weird geeky way. But all my triggers to me seem like it's kryptonite and a weakness, when in fact it's not only made me realize who I am and what I am inside and how I do things in my life, it also showed me how to have inner strength and have a thick skin to face the world each day, going out and about with my friends, doing like a social life like everyone else does these days. It's in the back of my head of the fact that I could have an attack randomly at any time, and I always have to think, you know, I'll deal with that when I get there, but I also gotta put in motion in my mind that I hope that I won't have someone do CPR on me when I'm out and about in public. It's very, very scary. So I figured I would use my inner strength that I was keeping inside for all these years, mostly inspired by Christopher Reeve, my hero, my idol. I used it to help me face my fear of not wanting to go out into the world and live my life and do what I want to do, but I used it to help me face everything that could hold me back. Because I could choose to stay inside and not go anywhere if I didn't really feel comfortable with my condition, or if really didn't want to go out and about and have a normal life. I could have been a hermit easily. But I chose to rise above that challenge and overcome it and live my life the way that I want to live it. Not be kept in a shell, but to live my life as fun as any other person has lived their life as a normal person could. What's normal for me is going out and about, being with friends who are my support system, and they've basically told me in their own words that I inspire them of how brave I am. They tell me that I'm very brave to go out in the world and face everything that comes at me with this condition, and that they gave me a nickname back in high school, and still to this day give me the nickname Narcoleptic Superman, because of my inner strength and the will that I have inside that keeps me going, and they're inspired by that. And that's what they've told me, and that's made me cry a few times and also have attacks just from hearing it from them. So I am deeply touched by them, that I inspire them. So I hope to inspire more people in a way with this, to help people understand narcolepsy, and people with narcolepsy to help their families understand narcolepsy, if there are people with families out there who aren't understanding it. My goal is, with these videos, is to help make a difference in other people's lives and be an advocate for narcolepsy, as everyone else has within the last years, to get more awareness out there about narcolepsy. There's not enough of it. There really isn't. So, Superman has been a big part of my life, has helped me look into myself, to have inner strength to continue on to live my life as positive and as good as any person can. And I enjoy my life, and I enjoy the happy moments. Even though they cause me to have an attack, I enjoy them. I look to the good in everything around me, and I enjoy every moment of being with my family, seeing my cousins at Christmas time. Christmas is a very big one. I have attacks, maybe 3 or 4 attacks within a visit during Christmas, or throughout the Christmas holiday, but I refuse to give in to fear of not wanting to feel those feelings because of the attacks. I rise above that fear, and I embrace the feelings that I feel I feel love, I feel happiness, I feel everything, even though it makes me weak in the knees. I'd rather love and happiness and feeling happy and feeling all the good feelings inside than feel fear, despair, and depression and everything else that could take me down, drain me unhealthily in a very bad emotional way. I'd rather good emotions than the bad. That's the end of this first topic of this second video of Narcolepsy Cataplexy blog that I'm doing. There'll be more coming soon. I'm gonna go rest. I'm not feeling so well. So there'll be more videos coming up soon with other topics. Take care. Goodbye.